Hi, I'm Jason. If your church has ever wanted to sell t-shirts, hoodies, mugs, conference merchandise, or fundraising products but didn't know where to start, then this tutorial is for you. One of the biggest mistakes churches make is ordering hundreds of products upfront and hoping they sell. Then someone has to organize sizes, store the inventory, collect payments after service, package every order, and hand everything out manually. Instead, you can create a professional online merchandise store where members can go onto, and from there they'll be able to view the merchandise, and then they'll be able to place an order whenever they want. Even better, you don't have to keep the inventory because we'll be using Gelato to print and ship out each order manually. I'll be showing you step by step how to do that, as I'll be showing you how to create a church merchandise store using Shopify and connect it to Gelato to automatically fulfill your orders. By the end of this video, you'll have a complete understanding of how the entire process works. Our workflow will look like this. You'll be creating a Shopify store, then you'll be creating your design, upload the design to Gelato, publish products, and from there members place orders. Gelato prints and ships automatically. Now let's jump in. I've included links in the pinned comment and description that you can use to sign up to either one of these platforms to get started. Before we start building, let's answer an important question. Why use Shopify? Because Shopify gives your church a professional online store where members can browse merchandise, they'll be able to choose a size, pay online, and receive order confirmation. They can also track the shipment. Instead of collecting cash after church and asking a volunteer to keep track of orders, everything happens automatically. Your merchandise store is also available 24/7. That means that someone can order a hoodie, for example, on Sunday afternoon, or a conference t-shirt on Wednesday evening without needing to contact anyone at the church. Now let's create the store. The first thing you want to do is tap the link in the description and it is going to carry you to shopify.com. From there you can create your account by tapping on Start for free. After you have created your account, you'll be redirected to a dashboard just like this. Once on your dashboard, I want you to go over to the left-hand menu option, and the first thing we're going to be doing, we're going to be customizing our store. So you're going to select where you see Online Store from the left-hand menu option. After you have selected Online Store, you're going to tap on Edit Theme. Once you have selected Edit Theme, you will be redirected to the Editor page. On the Editor page, the first thing you want to do is go over to the top left-hand corner. On the top left-hand corner, you're going to tap where you see Theme Settings. Once you have selected Theme Settings, what you want to do is you're going to tap where you see Logo and Firecon. And from here, you could upload the church logo, for example's sake. So you could tap on Select. And from there, you could tap on Add Files and you can upload the church logo. So I'll just be adding a sample logo. So I'll select Free. And I'm just going to be selecting one of these, for example's sake. So let's say I were to select this one. After you have added the church logo, you can also customize, for example, by church color. So you could tap on Color Palette and you could change the color and so on. You can customize it to your liking. So you could use the church colors. You can also add a homepage banner, for example, if you would like to do that. So we can simply tap on Save right here to save the changes. After you have saved the changes, you could tap on the icon in the top left-hand corner right beside the settings cog. From here, you can also add a banner if you want. You could, for example, where you see header, you could tap right there and you could edit the header image. So you could upload a header image if you want. You can quickly customize the home page to your liking. Another thing that I would also recommend that you do is create product categories. So instead of putting every product into one giant list, I recommend that you organize your merchandise. For example's sake, you can add in Sunday or Sabbath collection. So you can go over to the left-hand menu option. Once on the left-hand menu option, what you're going to do is right where you see products, you're going to tap right there. Then you'll select collections. After you have selected collections, you can tap on Add Collection. And from here, you could add a cover image. After you have added the cover image, you can scroll down. And from there, you could also add in the product. You can tap on Add Product right here. And you can select the product that you would like to add in that particular collection. So you could have the youth ministry collection, the women's ministry collection, and also the men's ministry collection or conference merchandise. You'll be able to separate them into different collections. So you can do that right there. Now it's time to design your merchandise. You don't need complicated graphics. What I would recommend you do is go onto canva.com, and Canva is a platform that you can create and use for completely free. You're going to go onto Canva, sign up using your email address. From there, you'll be able to customize your logo. You can go over to the left-hand menu option, tap on Canva AI, and for example's sake, you can simply upload your logo, a Bible verse that you want, their yearly theme, for example, a ministry slogan, conference branding. For example, if this year's conference theme is rooted in faith, as you can see right here, you can create a black hoodie with rooted in faith and your church logo underneath. Simple, clean designs often look more professional and more likely to be worn outside of church. So once you have created the logo, you can tap here, for example, and it is going to open a new tab, and from there you can quickly customize it. Once you are finished customizing it, you're going to tap on share in the top right hand corner, select download, and you'll be able to download it. After you have downloaded it, you're going to go into Gelato. And Gelato, you're going to be creating an account. Also, you can sign up with your email address. After you have signed up, you're going to select stores. Then from there, you're going to scroll down and you're going to tap on Connect Shopify. After you have selected Connect Shopify, it is going to automatically connect to your Shopify store. Now that you're connected, you're going to be adding your design. So you can select Product Catalog. Once you have selected Product Catalog, you can choose what product you'd like to add your design on. So for example, let's say we want to add our design to t-shirts. So we're going to select women clothing. Then from there, we're just going to select t-shirts. And let's say, for example, say the t-shirt that I would like to add it on. And by the way, with Gelato, you can see right here the bestseller. You have the Gelato pick. Trending, you have different options, and you also want to see the sizes that are available. As you can see right here, different options that you can choose from, and you can also see the pricing. So you can see right here how much it would cost. Now let's say, for example's sake, I would select this one. After you have selected the t-shirt that you would like to add your design on, you're just going to tap on Add to Store. After you have selected Add to Store, you're going to select your store. Once you have selected your store, you can add your design. So all I need to do to add my design, I can simply tap right here and I'm just going to drag and place the design. And you can see how it looks right there. After you have added your design, you're going to tap on Continue to Mockup. And this is where you'll be able to choose the mockups that you like to be displayed on your store. So you have different options that you can choose from. Keep in mind, any one of the designs that you see with the little purple icon, that means that you would have to be on the paid plan. But you could select free right here and you can see all of the mockups that you can add it on. So let's say I were to select this mockup. Then we'll tap on Continue to Details. You can also choose to upload your own mockup if you want. From here, you can customize the title. And you can also quickly add in details right here. You're just going to tap on Continue to Prices. After you have selected Continue to Prices, you can add in the price that you like to sell it for. And you can also see right here the estimated shipping cost and the estimated profit. And we could change the currency if we want. So for example, I can change it to USD. And you can see how much it would cost. So they'll pay $24. The product will cost $12. The shipping cost right here, you can see the shipping cost. And then you can see the estimated profit. Now we're just going to tap on Continue to Review. Then I'll select Continue anyway, and from there I can get a final look. Then we'll tap on Publish and it is going to automatically be pushed to our store. Now this one design can become several products. For example, your conference logo could be used on t-shirts, hoodies, sweatshirts, and coffee mugs. So let's say I would like to add it to a coffee mug. I could select Product Catalog, then I could go over to the left hand menu option, select Mugs. After I've done that, I could add it, so I could select this mug for example's sake. After selecting the mug, I'm just going to tap on Add to Store also, select my Shopify store. Then from there, we'll go over to the left hand menu option, and we're just going to tap right where you see Files. Then I could simply select my design. After you have selected the design, you can adjust it by simply pulling along the end right here. So you can choose to make it fill out the necessary section. Once it is to your liking, you'll tap on Continue to Mockup. After you have selected Continue to Mockup, you can see how it would look right there. Then you will tap on continue to details. After you have selected continue to details, you can edit the details. Then from there you could tap on continue to prices. And from here you'll be able to set the price that you'd like to sell it for. And again, you'll be able to see your estimated profit. And you'll just tap on continue to review. Then you'll select publish and it will be added to your store. So you can add it to tote bags, water bottles, notebooks, canvas prints. This gives members more options without creating dozens of different designs. Now, once you have added your products, all you need to do now, you can simply go into Shopify, go over to the left hand menu option and select products, and you can see the products right there. It's as easy as that. Now, what happens when someone places an order? Imagine John attends your church. He visits your online store, he buys one hoodie for example and one coffee mug. Here's what happens. John places the order, payment is processed, and order is automatically sent to Gelato. Gelato then prints both products, quality check, and products are packaged. From there it is shipped directly to John's home. Nobody at church needs to package the order, nobody needs to drive to the post office. Everything happens automatically. And by the way, once your store is live, let people know it exists. Some simple ways include announcements during service, church newsletter, Facebook, Instagram and WhatsApp groups, and also church website, QR codes in your lobby, and conference registration emails. You could even include a store link inside your weekly bulletin. The easier you make it for members to find, the more likely they'll place an order. And by the way, when it comes onto Shopify, you can actually get started for as low as $1 and you'll be able to use this option for 3 months. So for the first 90 days, it will only cost you $3. And once you have signed up with Shopify, you'll be able to collect payments. So you can go over to the left hand menu option, select settings. After you have selected settings, from there you could go over to the left hand menu option, tap on payments. And this is where you'll be able to, for example, connect PayPal. And depending on the country you're in, you'll see numerous other payment options that you can also quickly integrate. And it's as easy as that. Hope you found this tutorial helpful and informative. If you did, be sure to hit the like button and subscribe. And thank you for watching.